That's true. I'm gonna put on some music and have a go, bud. I will see you on the other side. Cheers. Lo-fi beats. Put them on nice and low. A bit higher than that. There we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I love it. That's awesome. I love this. Okay, cool. Empty space and galaxies. Cool. Length of the shortest path between every pair of galaxies. The universe expanded in the time it took the length of the galaxies to reach the observatory. Due to something involving gravitational effects, only some space expands. The result is that any rows or columns that contain no galaxies could actually be twice as big. For example, 3 columns and 2 rows contain no galaxies. These rows and columns need to be twice as big. The result of cosmic expansion therefore looks like this. Equipped with this expanded universe, the shortest path between every pair of galaxies can be found. Wait, this is just the galaxy. There are 36 pairs. We count each pair once, or within the pair doesn't matter. For each pair, find any shortest path between the two galaxies. The only steps to move up, down, left, right, exactly one thing or rotating at a time. The galaxy is allowed to pass through another galaxy. For example, here's one of the shortest paths between galaxies 5 and 9. It's like 9 because it takes a minimum of 9 steps to get from galaxy 5 to galaxy 9. Plus the step onto galaxy 9 itself. Well, that's not too bad. That's totally doable. I mean, it's a little tricky, but... Then... 140. Once again, we're doing the 140. Move it up to 1... Whoops. Sweet. Move all the way here. Clickety click. Bam. I'm also going to take all of these, and we're going to significantly shrink them. I'm going to even take this, black it out, so I don't even think about it. Black that out too. Black this out. I'm pretty sure that in this case, do any of the galaxies touch any other galaxies? Now I've got to figure out if it passes, okay, I've got to figure out one thing. There's no 3 collinear ones. Short path between galaxies allowed to pass through another galaxy. Okay, so it's literally just the difference then. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to write in... Then column minus 142. Otherwise... Sorry, I'm going to do column minus 142 and otherwise with galaxies. So it's any 140 on top of 143, which is 142, 282. So 282. Okay. Am I correct in that that's the rightmost point? Yes, it is. Sweet. After all of that, I'm going to come up here, dye that black. I'm going to do equals concat. We're going to do let conc equals concat, and then we're going to do left conc len conc -1. It's going to give me all of those other values. Sweet. So I now have, I can get a list of coordinates from this. Once I get this list of coordinates, I can match it up with these as well. I'll have to count the number of crosses in between. So we'll have to repeat this. I'm going to do down here. In fact, I think it's literally the exact same equation, is it not? Pretty sure it is. Except instead of that, it's this. I'm not going to write this in. If error. If that's an error, then return true, otherwise return false. Actually, you know what? I don't even need to do that. I can just do this. And so now I need to create a full list of all of the different combinations, which is going to be a pain in the ass, isn't it? How do I take all of this, transpose it vertically? I want to take all of these, somehow put them all together and spread them across with some kind of demarcators to indicate. I mean, I could just do don't ignore that. We have double bars. And these are what I'm going to end up placing over here. We're going to do multiple different delimiters. What I'd like is to have a vertical list that has all the different... Oh, I totally can, can't I? Okay, what if I do... Nope, not concat. We're going to do text join. The delimiter, we're going to do comma. Ignore empty. True, we're going to ignore empty cells. I'm going to get a list of coordinates first. Text 1. And I'm going to do text split on commas. Nope. Commas. Ignore empty. True. So now I need to somehow have I want to somehow now have a list of all the different rows here that compare with that. So it's 1, comma 41. Can I do this? Nope, it doesn't. Okay. But if I do I need to find a thing that lets me repeat a string. Let me do Excel. It's rept. Okay. So it's just me one, but I actually want it to be and this. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do all the way over here equals concat all of this. I'm gonna do let conc equals this. I'm gonna do left conc minus 1. We are going to do a text split, no column delimiter, with the row delimiter being a comma. That should work. Yes, it does. So I'm actually going to take this and we are going to uncolorize it. We are going to recolor this like this. We're going to recolorize that. Make this just as thin as everything else. And in fact, I'm going to add an extra row here. No, I'm not. I'm going to take this. Actually, I don't need to grab all of these. I just need to grab these two cells and just drag them down a smidge. Cool. Now, I'm going to do it one more time. Two more times, actually. I'm going to do equals transpose. This array. I'm going to go a little bit further just in case. Simplicity. Now, we need to do oh, well, that's convenient. I have an excuse to not. You know what? Actually, you know what I'm just going to do? No, I'm not. Okay. You just do this. I don't care. Equals this minus this. Plus this minus this. And that's going to give us our baseline distances, although we've got way more to go. Fuck, 430. How big these are too? 14. There we go. Okay. But now I also need to do a VLOOKUP and an HLOOKUP. I could do this automatically, but I want to do this. I want to do it. I could do it manually. I want to do this automatically because I have an idea of what I want to do here. Okay, so these all do have numbers. What? Oh, I need to do. Oh, I see what my problem is. Equals row column 2 minus row 144 column plus row column 3 minus row 145 column. So I need to do absolute value of that plus the absolute value of that. That should fix it. Also going to do no fill there. We're going to fix this like this. With a manual black. I literally just clicked on black. Come on, there we go. So I'm going to click on this, and we're just going to do this for simplicity. So I don't fuck it up. This is going to be a light gray. So we can see these where all the values are going to be. Okay. This I'm going to call V gap. And this I'm going to call H gap. The horizontal side shaped gap. So we're also going to do plus we're going to do rows filter. The array is going to be index actually no, it's not going to be that. This is going to equal 142. Let's say 1. I don't know. Can't tell. 140. Add in a column. This is now officially... Okay, so let's go back and change the H gap. I'll give it another row. V gap. Column. Say that differently and I don't care. So make sure I did this correctly. This should be V gap. Yes, it is. So we are going to do plus rows filter well, we're going to start with the ones. So since the ones are the 1, 41, right? So this is the row, it's the column. So we need to see the difference in the rows. So this is going to be H gap. We're going to do index H gap no column number is greater than min of row column 2 row 144 column times oops. So where's our first notable gap? It's in 4. By the time I get there, it should be 1 larger that I'm counting otherwise. This value says 33. Let's expand this for a second and see if this gets it correct. Fucking hell, this is annoying. Okay, so we're just gonna do this. That's... Oh, this is V count, sorry. Nope, god damn it. Yes. Go back in and we're gonna change H gap to and V gap. So this should work now. Ren. I'm correct in this. Fucking hell, really? Okay, maybe let min V equals min RC2 or 4C. Max V be the max of those values. And then instead of min, and we don't calculate that on the spot, we just do min V. Why does that still not fucking work? Yeah. Oh my god, is it this whole fucking thing that I have to do? I swear to fuck, if this fixes it, I'm gonna be so mad. If it's something dumb like that. It is something dumb like that. Okay, and now... Well... That's +1. And now I just do this exact same thing, but repeat with the other one. V count. You know what? Fuck it. This should still work, doesn't it? I think this is still going to work. Let's test some of them. What's a notable width here? 8. Okay, so something that goes from a number below 8 to a number above. Is that a 1? It is a 1. The difference here should be 40 plus 4, because 44, plus 1, because there's only one difference between there. There should be 2 gaps between 41 and 1. I'm going to see if that's correct. Two. Is this greater than 44? Yes, it is. How many truths did I find here? 1, 2. It works. Okay. Then I can extend down. Once that's all done, I can just do equals sum . Got a calculation to do, though. Saw a distinct amount of things at the bottom that were all this exact same. But looks like that's all being corrected out now. Let's see if this is correct. Come on, please be right, please be right, please be right. Fuck. Okay, why am I wrong then? Okay. I think I did something wrong with this. Does Excel let you filter vertically? Or do you have to I think you have to transpose. What was so interesting about these values here? Am I double counting? I am double counting, aren't I? What does this end in? I'm double counting. That's what I'm doing wrong. That's why I got it wrong, because I'm dumb. Is that the right answer? That's still the wrong answer. Oh. Okay, well. I thought it was almost certainly going to be what was right. That's not an actual value. I don't know why that was being calculated. So this should be correct now. Wait 1 more minute. This is going to be my final smart guess. Yes! That's much older than initially listed. Now, instead of the expansion before, make each empty row column 1,000,000 times larger. Oh, I can just fix that. This number shouldn't be on the ridiculous spectrum, because even realistically, if we're looking at like maximum amounts, we're going to be seeing like an average of distance of 70 in each direction, 70, 70, 140. 140 with a handful of million student doesn't really matter, wouldn't make a difference. Oops, I want fewer decimal points. This to also be a fraction, I guess, sure. It's not the right answer. Okay, so there was an issue somewhere along the line here. Did I not? Okay, so let's quickly look here. I want to take all of these and make sure that there's nothing here that's being fucked around at all with. No. Here. Here. These should all be numbers. That shouldn't change anything, but just in case. What this says. Number. What number did I put in? Fuck, I can't remember. But now, I think that was the number I put in. Each empty row should be placed with 1,000,000 empty rows. The row should be placed with 1,000,000 empty columns. If each empty row nearly 10 times larger, the sum of the shortest paths every pair of galaxies would be 1030. The empty row can be 100 times larger. Sum of the shortest paths. Yes. With a new initial image, expand the universe according to these new rules to find the length and shortest path of each pair of galaxies. I'm going to take all of these. We're going to go all the way over here. We are going to do some resizing. Now I'm going to do something a little interesting just to do some sanity checking. That's 24 million, so it's probably seeing a gap of 24 somewhere in there. Now I'm going to do just one more sanity check. 17. There's a maximum of 27. Maximum 24. That seems like it's that. And they're 273 away. Means they're very quite far. So this seems correct to me intuitively. This is probably going to be somewhere in this area here, but I can't see where it is. So I won't bother. So 178. Let's just do some, I'll make sure I've got 78 minus. They've got 1 to 140. 139. We have 39. We've got 2, 41, 2 to 41. That is the correct solution. Did I just not put this in correctly? Did I put something in wrong when I did this before? Not quite sure what's wrong this time. Well, there's 430 times 430 divided by 2. That's the number of different galaxies we've got to consider. Whoops. Not what I wanted to do. Okay, whatever. We're going all the way back over here. Top of that minus 430. That's how many we've got total. 92,000. Times 24. That's a maximum of 22 million. Huh. 2 million millions. Why is it over a billion then? Shouldn't it be over a billion? Did I add too many zeros somewhere? Because, like, with this estimation, after the 707, we have 789, we have 857. Okay, that's actually less than that. Okay. Why is this wrong, though? There's something here that's wrong. Did I not do the calculation correctly here? Hmm. Like, I know this is already 13 digits, so it's kind of pushing it in terms of sig figs. But, like, maximally, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's the biggest number we're getting. Plus a bunch of other things in between. But, like, they were so close to that, it's actually a little scary to me. Isn't the average distance between two things like a static area, like the square root of it or something? $64 and $77. Are there two kind of close back to back there? Three, four, five, six. Yeah, there is. Then what's the fucking deal here? What have I done wrong? Oh, I'm so dumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Figured it out. I'm gonna. This is my answer. I'm fairly confident in it. Submit. And I'm done. That's the right answer. Okay. That took a little bit longer than I would have liked it to be. Liked it to. Yeah. It's gonna be a fast day today. It's just taxi cab problems. You know, I solved it. I don't give a shit. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Cheers.